air signs of Virgo. This is Kim here with your next 3-day messages. Sorry, short pause there. Hope you're doing good. Opening up to your spirit team and your angels as we get these messages that are for your highest good. If you're interested in a private reading, information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos, just to let you know. You get a private video link. And what would you like them to know? The sign of Virgo for the Virgos coming today to watch this reading. Capricorn, Saturn and Capricorn. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. What are you doing right now? What are you going through right now? It is a point, all right, feeling restricted, learn hard work and patience, experiencing struggle. Saturn is our kind of like the big daddy card when it comes to consequences, actions, cat confirmation, timelines, restrictions, but they're saying that you're dealing with this energy. However, you're also being granted what goes right along with it, Capricorn energy, which is ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So your spirit team is trying to contact you about some sort of struggle that you're experiencing right now in the 3D. Like it has to do with, you know, devil energy. So it's like what you're wanting to manifest here, what you're wanting to create. Hang on. Throat chakra. That was really weird. That was a weird feeling. So yeah, so there is a plan, or there can be a plan here for you to, they're wanting to motivate you. They're wanting to motivate you about some kind of plan to get out of a struggle, or you know, could be with finances, can be with health, can be anything like tangible you can hold, you're dealing with here, you know. Yeah, they're wanting you to take steps and know that you're protected at this time. This is the, that's Heavenly Bodies Astrology Oracle deck. This is the Real Talk deck, and I rarely bring it out, but I have for these last few messages. So they're wanting you to know that you're completely protected. It says, imagine being washed over by magical waters that cleanse and protect you. Set your intentions and move forward without fear. If you are fully protected, who can stop you? That's right, nothing. So this energy, I don't know, the deeper the rabbit hole is when you go into Saturn's energy, when you really try to figure out what it's all about. And there is a lot of fear and darkness energy that's like kind of used with it. So let's see what else, and then we will get messages on what kind of steps it is that we need to take. Oh, you have some more roses. So you have roses here with Capricorn, and then you have beauty. The beauty that you recognize in the world is simply a reflection of your own. Take time to appreciate all the beauty inside and outside of your life. This is a way of instantly shifting your perspective to one of gratitude. So that's one strategy, is to incorporate more gratitude in our lives, so that we're not thinking and manifesting what we don't want. Sometimes being in the struggle itself is thought consuming. So maybe this reading's really just to pull your thoughts back to, okay, let's get back to how we're going to solve something, how we're going to deal with, conquer. Oh wow, you are royalty. You have the royalty card coming out. They're wanting you to see yourself as the royalty here, or see yourself as the divine being that's here to create and is actually in spirit limitless to any kind of restrictions, right? So this is like make manifest from your place of royalty. You could have royalty like in your bloodline. What does it say here? Okay, acknowledge your royalty in your DNA, courtesy of the divine and the ancestors. The blood that runs through your veins is made up of the same particles that create your universe. Hold your head up high and display your crown. They're wanting you to wear your crown and acknowledge your beauty at this time. Know that you are protected. So it's like go ahead to take action here. After there's a plan, though, a plan. Because it's a cardinal sign. So that Capricorn energy says like the beginning of something. All right, let's see what actions or what actual steps they are talking about here. The star and the moon. Let's see what actual steps. Okay, on this issue that you're wanting to help them realize their power over. Okay, feels like a material issue that they're wanting you to recognize your power over. Let's just get a few more. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Wow. So we got some intense energy. The moon ended up being on the bottom still here. So the moon ended up being on the bottom. Ended up still being in your reading. Wow, you've got some good cards here. Yeah. So we already know, you know, we already kind of know a timeline here, right? You have this new cycle that's coming at 10. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Pentacles, which is a very, like, this is the struggle, experiencing the struggle. That is the hardship, that 5 of Pentacles. But this is the new cycle coming in, the new season. You could be, I mean, really, you could be going from one tax bracket to another, because this is like going from worry and being very conscious of some sort of lack or presence of lack to, okay, now the wheel is turned. I feel like you're going to kind of surprise yourself and surprise other people by how fast, it feels like a recovery, like how fast of a recovery or how fast you're able to get from this to this amount of wealth from where you're at. Now, that's about our money, and this is about getting out of the struggle, that message. The first card that came out was the change needed, but when we have ambition, when we're going after something, that puts you in the Knight of Swords energy. You know, somebody that has a lot of, like, you're not going to stop this person. They're focused, they're determined, and they're not going to have any more delays. There's obviously been something here. I'm wondering if it's this person has been responsible for some sort of delay going on here. I have this King of Pentacles. He's just standing out to me as a Taurus energy. You have Justice with Libra. Gemini. And then your fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. But justice is coming in the department of your stability, your finances, also like family, feeling safe, protected. That's the change. And so, yeah, they want you to get motivated. They want you to look at this as like a seize the day, like an opportunity here. The struggle is the opportunity, because you can overcome it in like an amazing way. These two things, I think, have to do with the past hurt, past loss, past disappointment. The Five of Cups, the Three of Swords is generally what that's talking about. The Empress is extremely abundant. She takes care of others. So she's loving, she's nurturing, but she's extremely abundant. She is over all of the other queens. So she represents divine feminine energy. What she wants comes to her pretty easily, maybe without much effort even, because there's this energy is the embodiment of complete surrender. Surrender to like the abundance coming in. King of Pentacles is the masculine energy, somebody that has mastered what actions to take that will make you extremely wealthy here. So this really, especially with Capricorn and Saturn, it feels like a wealth reading, like talking about some type of wealth that's coming in, and it's gonna be like you're getting your justice here, right? So this justice card from this deck is very much so like about the energy of my swift sword comes down. The swift sword of justice comes down on anybody that really like tried to stand in your way, anybody that tried to make things more complicated. It's divine retribution. It's divine retribution, something that you've been through. And the Empress is royalty. And then we have this moon here on the bottom. So it's ominous. It's mysterious. It's wanting us to tap into our intuition, to look deeper into our feelings, our emotions, even acknowledging hidden emotions and things like that. If you're trusting the path of the moon, you're going to be taking it a small step at a time, like little step at a time, but trusting in your intuition. So I see a big turnaround here on whatever this struggle is. Anything you want to add about releasing these, feelings? The Five of Cups, Three of Swords. Oh, okay. That's the change, they're saying. So that's where they want you to acknowledge where your focus is at this time. With the Knight of Swords coming out on top of this, and that was the first card that came out. Yeah. They're wanting you to realize what you are focused on. If you break down your day with, okay, this percentage of the time I'm thinking about this thing. If it's like outweighing, if you're thinking more about what you don't have or what you're wanting to change versus how to do that or the changes that you can make. That's what they're wanting you to do. What are you focused on? And if it's time to kind of let this go, if this was a betrayal, if this was where other people left you down, because, in the Five of Cups, Three of Swords is where three energies, sometimes three people, but it's three energies come together that were responsible for some sort of hurt in our life. And with the Five of Cups, you always see three cups here on the bottom that have been turned over and a person looking sad. Okay, these cups aren't they're disappointing. These cups are disappointing to me. That's what that means. So that's where the change is coming in, and this sadness is it's like turning around. All right. Whew. The new cycle, the Wheel of Fortune, the fortunate new cycle. Tell me about it. It's time, isn't it? It's time. It's time for a big win. It's time for finances to get a lot better and security. Maybe it's time to be working with different people also. Now you have 3-3 here. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We're almost in the reverse. I'm thinking that is somebody that you have been working around, or that is part of a group where they haven't really recognized everything that you bring to the table or everything that you do. Maybe they don't recognize, how protected you are or what this is about, but I wouldn't work with them anymore. I wouldn't work with them. Seven of Pentacles altogether is 10. It's about patience, investing. Some of you all, the Three of Pentacles reverse is saying that there's a skill that can be learned here or acquired that will help. Page of Wands, a new pathway, doing something new, following what your inner child, that spark that's within yourself. It's kind of like following that. And having more fun, for sure. So this new cycle will be about having more fun. What about justice? If somebody has a court thing going on, that's usually a really good sign for justice to come out for your reading. Yeah, I was picking up on that. 6 of Wands in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse. This is justice for you, for all the times that there has been like people here on your path that have not been appreciative to you, appreciating what you bring to the table again, and in some way have stopped or blocked some sort of success here in the past. This is your justice over that. Maybe it's coming, your good karma is coming in the form of these these pentacles and your security. Yeah, there's something here that got in the way, or there's something here that made it more tough. As I say that, another King of Pentacles is coming out. So we have a Taurus energy really strong. And I have the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor and the Empress coming out in one reading. That's the complete power couple in the tarot. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, that card in the 3 of Pentacles reverse is really talking about who you invest your time, your money, your time into. King of Pentacles, somebody who's over all of, they're good with finances over for the whole family, but if this is you, without gender, like being assigned to anybody, if that's you as the King of Pentacles, then you could be taking care of a lot of people, or you could be in a position where you're able to help a lot. But there are some energies where they're saying, yeah, just say like no to some people because they haven't been appreciative of your help. Leaving it in the past, the hardship, the misfortune, overcome. To overcome your hardship, to overcome a struggle. That's what that card is about. And a trial, like if we had a few steps back. Another 5 to loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, poverty, collapse, change of state, setback, it's over. So I think that's saying that this hardship, this crisis is going to be over. You have the shooting star. So quick action, a wish is granted, rare, falling, a moment in time, passionate. So you have a wish that is being granted, and you also have the crystal ball, with you maybe picking up on the fact that, your intuition maybe picking up on the fact that this is coming for you, that this is the wealth and the good karma that you're destined to have, right? So your insight, a premonition, something like that. Okay, let's get an angel number message, and I'll wrap up this reading for you. Let's see here, Capricorn. Why did I say Capricorn? Virgo. Sorry. Virgo. This is for Virgo. I was just looking at Capricorn. Sorry. Wow. You have 999 and 99. Okay, so Virgo, you all are approaching a time where everything's like it's culmination. Everything's coming together. Look, I feel like this is your divine harvest. You definitely can't ignore it. You have divine counterparts here. You have a leader that wants to take charge, completely wealthy, a very wealthy person. There's something about you stepping into purpose, but also with the Empress and the Emperor, you're stepping into a very powerful, like you're putting your crown on finally, like a royal position. And this is extremely telling on what's going on right now. 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of the life that's waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. And Saturn is full of lessons for everyone. 99, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. Sorry for calling you Capricorn. Sending you love and light. Bye.